Imagine if it was LeBron James.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show. If you want to support me, go to buymeacoffee.com/Derek O'Shea Show. But let's get right into it. Russian court sentences, this is from NPR, these are not my words. Russian court sentences WNBA star Brittney Griner to 9 years on drug charges. A Russian court has found Brittney Griner guilty of drug smuggling and possession charges. Widely expected verdict comes after a month-long trial and nearly 6 months after the basketball star, don't forget she is a star.
Imagine if it was LeBron James.
Was arrested in Moscow area airport with cannabis vape cartridges in her luggage, traveling with drugs. Now, you might say to yourself, or maybe you're like me, I think marijuana should be legalized. This is a crazy notion. This is insane to some, and the minute people hear that, they think, well, that means everyone's going to be a freaking pothead. You mean like how many people consume alcohol? I digress. It's just like, if they legalize meth, I'm not going to do meth. Or if they legalize meth, do you think the meth problem is going to get worse than it is now? I don't know, and neither do you. And I like when people pretend like they actually know. They're like, oh, just know. But here's the problem I have with this whole thing. You have ESPN, you have Fox News even, I even saw Marsha Blackburn, which I agree with a lot of her politics, coming out saying that we should do everything we can to free this woman. She needs to get out of the Russian prisons and into our prisons where she belongs on drug charges. We have no moral high ground to stand in this country regarding her imprisonment over drug charges. Zero. None. And the fact that we have politicians who do not support legalizing marijuana, do not support legalizing drugs in general, or just who would be happy to lock you up in a prison over the exact same thing and not shed a tear or a word. Of course, because she's a WNBA star, or if it was LeBron James or, I don't know, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, whatever, they would be out automatically. And this is just another reminder of the rules for thee, but not for, it's just like Hunter Biden is allowed to get away with whatever he wants. At the same time, his dad is pushing some of the harshest drug crime laws. It doesn't matter. It's like, you can't do drugs, but my family can, and they can get away with whatever. Also gun charges and stuff like that. We don't want a guy get into him lying about the FBI to get a gun. It doesn't matter. Just another reminder that no one is going to bat an eye if you get in trouble for drug charges on a plane. It's all of a sudden because she's a figure that we have to care. See, it would be different if marijuana was legalized here. Then I would be like, yeah, she should get out. But we have no high ground as we have right now. Here's a statement from Joe freaking Biden. Today, American citizen Brittney Griner received a prison sentence that is one more reminder of what the world already knew. You gotta throw in Ukraine and stuff. Russia wrongfully detaining Brittney is unacceptable, and I call on Russia to release her immediately so she can be with her wife, loved ones, friends, and teammates. Gotta throw that LGBTQ reminder because, Biden's got a wink and nod to his political base. So that's what it's all about. But here's a perfect example of how I feel. This is called Being Libertarian. Said, Brittney Griner sentenced to 9 years in prison for a victimless crime. If only we stopped that in America, we would have some high ground to speak from. End the drug war. Exactly. It's amazing how I'm supposed to be like, yeah, Brittney, you need to get out of jail. But at the same time, I'm watching, if you watch cop shows, the majority of the people getting pulled over are people with just a little bit of marijuana in their car. And I'm supposed to be like, nah, who cares? But this person needs to be free because she went to a different country with a different set of rules and decided to be like most of our stars and people in our politics that feel like, I'm above the law. I can do whatever I want. And if I get caught, like Nancy Pelosi's husband, I'll pay my way out. And you don't say a thing. And it's just a further reminder that no one cares about you. It's a further reminder of the hypocrisy in our politics. It's just so silly. Again, I am in agreement. She shouldn't be in jail for 9 years for cannabis. That's ridiculous. But again, it's also not our country. But some of these politicians that are coming out to speak up and say that she needs to be freed while in the same time will be happy to put you in jail for whatever extended period of time over marijuana. It's just silly. I know people personally who think that marijuana shouldn't be legalized, but then will look at her situation and be like, yeah, we need to get her back. It just doesn't make any sense. I just want things in this world to make sense sometimes. I don't know if it's the black and white part of me or the autistic part of me or like whatever it is. But like, I just want some kind of freaking consistency with some of these people. Let me know your thoughts on this. Because I want to join in and be like, yeah, she needs to be set free because it's just ridiculous. But again, it's not our country. But we need to set a precedent on the world stage because she is a WNBA player and stuff like that. But it doesn't matter. They would never do it for you. If you went over to Russia and you got caught with marijuana and you went into prison, nobody is doing segments about you. No one's crying over you. It's just a further reminder that these people feel like they can get away and do whatever they want because they're above the law. After all, I'm beloved. People love me. I'm a part of the LGBTQ family. You need to support me no matter what. If you're against me. So what do you think? Should we do whatever it takes to free Brittney? Hashtag free Brittney. Or should we just let it go? Or maybe politicians will take a long look in the mirror, especially some of these conservative or prominent Democrats who are speaking up about this, and in the same light, maybe should change some of our drug laws. Just a thought. And if you disagree with me on drug laws and stuff like that, I don't care because I'm happy to have different opinions on my podcast. Please continue to listen to me if I have different opinions because I'm just a human and I constantly change my opinions sometimes because I'm not a freaking robot. Let me know what your thoughts are on this whole Brittney Griner thing. There's so much hypocrisy about it and I can't do it. I can't jump on the bandwagon full-fledged and in the same light. You look at our laws, and if I got caught transporting cartridges of marijuana in America, maybe the sentence wouldn't be as egregious, but I would be in jail nonetheless. So let me know your thoughts.
Free Brittney. Goodbye.